Hey guys, Greg here, and we're going to be doing a Xbox S unboxing. This is not just going to be another Xbox X unboxing. I actually cashed in some of my Dogecoin cryptocurrency, and actually I've been doing fairly well with investing and the YouTube channel, so appreciate you supporting the channel. And I thought it was time to make another type of investment into the video game world. I have a special announcement after we go through this unboxing and setup. So if you're just interested in that, you can skip forward. My plan with this Xbox S is actually to play some of the games that I actually had purchased with the Xbox One, which is the previous generation Xbox. I had some amazing games like UFC, Street Fighter, Injustice, etc. And I'll be able to get those games and play them on the Xbox S. As well, there's a great selection of games that were interesting to me and probably interesting to you if you look at the Xbox Ultimate Pass. So basically it's a subscription service, and because this is digital, you can now download the games onto your console. And I'll just give you a preview of some of the titles that I'll probably be interested in playing and sharing with you through live streaming or whatnot. UFC 4, there is NHL, which is hockey, 21, and a whole lot more. So now you may be wondering, what is the difference between this and the bigger brother version, which is the Xbox X? It's going to be bigger, and I'm not going to get into the technical specs, but Xbox X has a larger hard drive and it's bigger. So as a digital nomad, a traveler, I do hope to travel with this Xbox S. So for you digital nomads out there, you'll be interested to know about my mobility, my travel perspective, traveling with this Xbox S. That's one of the reasons why I got it, because it is small. It is harder to get this over in Asia. And I do love the game selection that they do have here. And I also got the M1 Mac if you haven't checked that review out. Let's open this thing up. I'm dying to see what it looks like, and we'll just take it from there. So it's in this green cardboard, and yeah, it looks like we have some instructions on this card. So I'm going to take that out. The box itself, I think, would be not a bad choice to travel with if you want to protect it. So I think I'll keep the box. This. Connect power cord and HDMI to console, then press the Xbox button on the front to turn it on. Download or go to the Xbox app and set up console. Alright, follow the steps in the Xbox app. Okay guys, so we have the HDMI hooked up, we have the power, and before I turn the Xbox on, I just want to share where I got it from. So it's currently April 19th, 2021. I've been actually waiting for this to be in stock for a long time. I purchased it from Best Buy and was surprised to see it available in the stores. So I just went ahead and picked it up. I got it for about 426 Canadian dollars, which is equivalent to 343 US, which is pretty close to my Dogecoin profits. So be sure, if you're interested in cryptocurrency, you're in the right type of channel. Okay, so let's turn it on, and I'll say that I think video gaming has really blossomed just like cryptocurrency during the pandemic. Next thing I need to do is just switch over to the right HDMI. I'm running a 4K Roku TV, and what I love about this TV is that it's 4K, and I can also remote control it from my phone app. So the instructions said that I have to download the Xbox app. So I'm just going to quickly switch my inputs. I believe it's HDMI 2. There we go. So let me download the Xbox app in the meantime. So guys, while the console updates, I think it's a good time to talk about the announcement. So I've actually got another YouTube channel called Greg Hung, and this is just a personal channel, but what it's turned into, because I do play video games on Google Stadia on my M1 Mac right behind the Xbox. So I've actually been playing games like Cyberpunk, PGA, and now I got Assassin's Creed. And now with the Xbox, I've got access to a larger library of games, and these games are being accessed using the new style of gaming over the cloud. So cloud gaming, digital gaming, whatever you want to call it, I think is gonna be growing larger and becoming more common in the video game space. So I'm gonna plan to create content on that channel. So if you're interested in that, live gameplay, and just learning some of my tutorials and tips that you do see on Chic Voyage for video creation or cryptocurrency, you're gonna see on that channel. So I'll put a link to that channel at the end of the video and in the links, so you can check it out over there. So that is the big announcement. I'm not gonna be doing a whole lot of Xbox S videos on this channel. So if you're interested in video gaming, please be sure to go over to that channel, and we'll just sit tight until this console finishes updating. There we go. So I'll look at this later. I do want to try to get my existing games from the previous Xbox console, Xbox One, which I have purchased, that are in the cloud. They just need to be re-downloaded. Keep display at 4K. Sure. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go to my games. All own games. Nice. So we have UFC 3. I'm gonna click install all. Now I wonder how big it's gonna be. Let's install Injustice 2. Manage. Okay, 33 gigabytes. All right. Okay, so UFC is going to be 20 gigabytes, and we have 500 gigabytes. All right, guys, so I think an hour or so has passed since we last started downloading the games. This is probably one of the cons of using the digital versions of these Xbox consoles. So Xbox S is a digital version, and I've got the NHL over here. So once you have set up your system, you're going to need some games. So one of the gems that I really think has a lot of potential, and I'm going to be exploring more, is looking at these subscriptions. So if we go over to the main menu, which you can access with the Xbox button, you can see all of your games. And so I actually paid $30 Canadian for 1 year of EA Play. And let's just take a look at that. So that gives you access to all these games here. And EA actually has probably one of the best selection of sports games. And they also have Jedi Fallen Order, which is a pretty recent title. So that's just queued up right now. So that's included with the subscription. So 30 bucks for 1 year to play all these games, I think is pretty cool. I've also got the games that I purchased before, and I think I paid something like $12 for UFC 3 at the time. I think there was a Boxing Day sale. And I've got Street Fighter queued up. I've got Injustice 2. And my storage right now, I've got UFC installed. NHL is currently 60% installed. I have 263 gigabytes free. So slowly running out of space. So I hope to explore more about the system. I'll probably do things like look at using external storage and how is the performance installing games on those types of hard drives, SSD versus USB. I'll also be looking at the different types of games, and there's Xbox Ultimate Game Pass, which gives you access to a whole lot more games as well. So still very early days, so I hope you enjoyed this setup and review. So I hope you enjoyed this setup, just a little early review of what you can expect. And be sure to like and subscribe and check out the other YouTube channel if you want to see more gameplay on cloud gaming platforms like Xbox S as well as Google Stadia. Thanks for watching. See you later.